What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Western Michigan and ended up getting the win 28-14. We had a good first half, as you can tell by the box score, especially in the second quarter, and then it was just kind of up and down in the second half. Thankfully, we came out with the win, and this was our first game without Carlton Jackson and Chevin Pace, and I thought the adjustments that I made worked out pretty well, so we're going to continue using those until those guys come back. Especially with Jackson. I didn't have to really make any adjustments with Pace. We have enough depth at strong safety. But the day we're going to take on Buffalo, another road trip. We got a little bit more talent than they do. Looks like they don't do anything well except their pass defense is solid, but we don't throw enough for that to make a difference. I have not scouted them. I should already know what they do. I think they're like a 4-2-5 team maybe. I don't know what offense they run, but anyway, we'll figure all that out like in the first drive. But before we take on Buffalo, let's go to recruiting. Recruiting is going well. You know, we're still going after these four guys, and we got a couple of them that are ready to take a visit. We're going to have Drew McCoy, the tackle, come for the Toledo game. The problem is it's week 11. You go to Bruce Lucas, he's coming for the Toledo game, which again is week 11. Well, that issue is when you get to your play week, your schedule. Notice how far off we are from week 11. We got 3 more straight road games on top of a bye. That's just what the game gave me, and there's nothing I can do about that. They decided to squish all of the road games together and some home games together. So if we can just hold on and have a couple of these guys not commit elsewhere until they get to week 11, that would be great, because you have to schedule these on a home game. If you do it in a bye week, you're just losing your chances of getting that kid. So we're going to have both of those guys come for the Toledo game. Then we got Scott Hartwell. We're number 1 on his list. He's got it down to his top 5 finally. We just don't know what he's into. And quarterback Jared Dawson, kind of the same thing, number 1 on his list. So we don't have a positive pitch for any of these guys still. I mean, we're just kind of grasping at straws here. But hopefully by the time week 11 gets here, these 2 guys will still be ready to take that visit, and we may find those positive pitches. All right, let's head to the game. Looks like it's an early game. Let's check out their uniforms. I should know what these look like. We've done a little one season Dynasty with Buffalo a while back. Good looking uniforms there. They have an alternate. They got the white. I like the all blue look. I think we'll go with that. Should be a lot of fun. We have a new impact player. I didn't know that until like the first drive in. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Allen is an impact player. So we got 2 impact A-backs. It helps a whole lot, you know, when that way Gardner doesn't have to carry the entire load. We can just kind of go back and forth between the 2. Looks like we have a non-televised game. We're going to go straight to the coin toss. I want it, and I want the ball to start second half. I like our uniforms, but I think Buffalo's is just really slick. Let's go to their roster, see what we're dealing with. Quarterback, pocket passer, not too worried about him. His backup can run a little bit. Thankfully, they don't have an impact halfback, but this is a decent one. Joe Sermonera. I hope I said that correctly. And again, there's not much depth there. Fullback, just a blocker. Wide receiver, impact guy. So this makes me wonder if they're just going to throw quite a bit. 89 for him, 82 and 78, 74. So a decent little receiving core. Tight end, 78 overall, 70 speed. And not the best catcher in the world. So I don't know what they're going to do with tight ends. So I think their entire offense is going to go through their receivers. You look at their offensive line, 78, 65, 74, 74, and 76. Just kind of, I guess, average for the conference. I don't know what defense they run, but they have an impact defensive end. He's 72 overall, which is interesting. 72 on the other end and 72 at 70. So not much up front at all. You look at linebacker, starting left outside linebackers out for 9 weeks, but his backup apparently is a little bit better. You got middle linebacker at 70 and right outside linebacker at 76. So their front 7, just nothing to get excited about. Corners, 74, 74, 68, 72 at free safety, not very fast. 68 at strong safety. Wow, so they just don't have a whole lot to work with. I didn't see anybody that really impressed me. Like their best player on defense was 76 overall. And if you remember the beginning of this video, we looked at it was a C- for their total defense. Well, that is showing here for sure. They have an impact kicker. That stinks. We know what that's like. Impact kickers are cool, but you like to have the impact status on somebody else. And they got a pretty decent punter. So at least their special teams appears to be solid. All right, let's get this show on the road. Looks like they got a impact guy on the back end on the right. I'm going to try to kick it to the left. And we'll see if we can create some magic here. Let's see if we can get a stop. I just got destroyed. And just like that, we got a player hurt out of the gate, Reggie Blair. I think he's a backup middle linebacker of some sort. Hopefully it's not serious. We've had some bad luck with the injuries this season. I'm going to go cover 3 out of 4-2-5. I'm going to see this quarterback and just make plays on us through the air. I'm expecting a whole lot more passing just because of that impact receiver. Going to pass it here. Good defense. Not bad. Walker got his hand up on it. And against the impact receiver, no less. Going too wide here. Let's try zone blitz. Since they got the hanging tight end. So Reggie Blair's out for the game. I should know who my kids are, but I think he is an outside linebacker out for the game. And I think he is a backup. I'm pretty sure he doesn't play a whole lot. Blair is my backup outside linebacker, and Mackey can step up if something happens to Stokes. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to do something like this. Don't run to the left. I'm taking a chance here. Whiffed on that play. But thankfully they went to that screen that went nowhere. So that is what, 3rd and 12? Let's go to Cloud. I'm going to try to go after this guy myself. I didn't have very good success in the last game doing this. Get him, get him. Finally got to him. I wasn't able to. My defensive tackle was, though. I think we're going to have a good chance of getting after this guy a lot today. Their offensive line just isn't very good. I'm pretty sure they're one of the worst teams in our conference. So that is a good start on defense. We're going to force a punt. We'll see if McCutcheon can do something here. I'd like to see a shanked punt, but they got a really good punter. I'm guessing this will be a good one. Yeah, really solid. Get down. Go over here. That was a mistake. Thankfully, he didn't fumble it. All right, so we're on the right hash. I need to make a couple of adjustments. Something like that. And let's just go off tackle for right now. We're going to just go to the right. Just get a block or two. Get about 4 yards there with Allen. Not a whole lot. I think we may go option. May have to go back to the right again. We'll see if they flip their defensive ends much. We'll take the chance on the right. He picked me up way quickly. That backside defensive end got me. Nobody picked him up, and I tried to pitch it. It was just too little too late, so it's 3rd and long. I guess I should have went to the strong side. Let's go vertical. And they're going man. And they're doing... I wonder if Long can hear that. Let's see. I'm going to get him down. Cover 0. Let's see if Williams can handle that. Nice. Great throw, Ferguson. So Ferguson is like 100% throwing between last game and this one. Just a good pass. Williams shielded himself from the defender. And now we're fixing the score. We're on the 5-yard line. Let's just keep it simple. We'll just go back and run off tackle until we get in the end zone. Looks like they flipped the defensive end there, so it looks like Gardner may get this one. Even though they got an extra defender on that side. Let's go right here. All right, touchdown. Good start. But all of that was predicated off that big deep bomb to Williams, which is a great compliment to our run game. Gardner got the thumbnail in the last video. I might have to give it to somebody else. I just don't need to forget to take one. We'll kick an extra point. Something like this. Then we'll get back on defense and try to stop them again. We'll kick it back over to the left side. This is going to the impact guy. I hit the button too early. We'll come over here. Make a tackle, somebody. Make a tackle. There you go. Just got to hit him a few times. They're going back to a bigger set, so I'm going to go cover 3 from 4-2-5. We'll do something like That's fine. Fullback dive. Had to come over and make the tackle. Going to pick up 7 or so. Let's go nickel quarters. They're sticking with bigger sets. I may be in the 4-2-5 a little bit more than usual today. Do something like this. I probably should have done an over front, but that's okay. I got caught on that tight end, leaving the other tight end wide open. Let's try a zone blitz here. Do something like this. Hopefully that tackle picks up my defensive end. Nope. Good open field tackle by Carter, though, but they're going to get 5 yards. We'll go quarters from nickel. They're going ace tight. Do something like this. Let's say they went to a run. Nope, we went with a... Oh, I whiffed it. Oh, touchdown. Wow. Just like that, 6 points. What happened there? I was right there, and I just whiffed the shot. Oh, great block. And then I don't know what my safety's doing right there. And that is, who is that? That's Rogers. That's my free safety. So there's not much I can do about that. He's my best free safety. He just made a bad play on it. Oh, well. Just a good combination of things that led to a touchdown. So we're going to get the ball back and see if we can get the touchdown back. You need good safeties back there. Our best one is out for 6 weeks or however long it's going to be. And Rogers, our free safety, is just okay. We're going to let that one go. Middle of the field. We can try like basic sting with Gardner. They're going 5-2. I'm going to have to go to the right, unfortunately. I don't trust that defensive end on the left. Have to go something like this. Get about 6 or 7 yards. We can try tackle again. But they may force me to go to the right. No, I don't trust that defensive end, so we're going to go back to the left again. Just get a... just great play. I just know where to go. Just know where to go. So, it is 3rd and 4. I'm going to let my impact halfbacks handle this one. We're going 5-2. And, of course, they always flip these defensive ends. I'm just going to outrun them. Let's keep it simple. Golly. So, this defensive end's insane, but I can't go to the left. It's going to get picked up by that defensive end. We're lucky we didn't get tackled right there. So we survived that. Let's go and run play action. Say they keep flipping the defensive end. I think they're going man. Cover 1, sack. It's just a struggle. I don't know. There's nobody's blocking for me today. Let's try. Let's get 2 tight ends out there. Because they keep going 5-2 on us. Like they've done nothing but 5-2. Get a block. Nobody, just perfect defense again. Nobody picked up that corner. Allen just whiffed it. I couldn't cut up. I was going to get tackled anyway. So it's what? 3rd and forever. I'm not going to take the chance. We'll just run off tackle and just eat it. Again, 5-2. So I don't know. We're just kind of stuck at the moment. We're just offensively, it's just a struggle. Look at that. Perfect defense. Again, I just don't. We're lucky we got the yards we did, so we're going to punt it. That was all kinds of frustrating, but I don't know what to do there. They just played defense perfectly on every play. I may actually kick this one. This may go out of bounds. Is he going to get there in time? Thankfully, he went out of bounds. We're going to try blitz. We're going to do a zone blitz. Hasn't been working yet. May not be working here. Hopefully they don't run to the right. They're going to do a toss. Intercept that. Good defense there, Walker. That's 2 tips by him. Let's go quarters from nickel. Just in case they run off tackle, I'm going to slide over. Wide open there. Just get a tackle. Good job. So it's 3rd and long. We need to get the ball back. I'm going to go Cloud. Let's see if we can get after him again. That tight end's in my way, so I'm going to have to stay put right here. Intercept that. Good job. Wow. So they keep going to that right side. It ain't working. Walker is all over it. So we are going to force another punt. I'm going to go all-out block. I think they may not come in to protect. We'll see. We'll have Williams scooch over. They're going to come in to protect. So there went that idea, but that's okay. We stopped them. That's what matters. So we got to get back on offense and figure out what to do there. That's a punt and a half. Golly. Hope that goes in the end zone. Good. So I'm going to try. I don't know what. Nothing's... That last drive was kind of pitiful. Let's go. Let's do option. I'm afraid I can't do much triple. I can sprinkle some of that in. I just don't know if my guards can handle it. And just... We're getting annihilated up front. The whole left side just got destroyed. We're lucky we didn't fumble it. So now you see why I'm kind of at a loss for answers here. We'll go power. And I thought their defensive line wasn't supposed to do much, but they're doing a number on us today. I'm going to go back to the left. Can we stay just... What do you... Golly. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, everybody's like on a heat missile. Like, I can't even get past the line of scrimmage anymore. Okay, let's try. 3rd and forever again. See, this is just not good at all. We can't even get past the line of scrimmage hardly. Let's go here. Cover 1. I'm fixing to get a sack. Golly, what's going on, offensive line? Block for me. Not a single person. Just everybody got destroyed. I had to keep backing up. Gosh, what a terrible offense we're going through right now. I don't understand it. That was a disastrous first quarter. And again, their defensive line, I know they got a defensive end. That's an impact guy, but geez. The rest of them are playing out amazing. So this may be a defensive battle the whole way through, and I have to high kick this thing. They're going to get great field position. Otherwise, they would have got an easy touchdown. Again, I don't have any answers at the moment, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably give up a touchdown here. It's just too easy of a look. I'm going to see if I can occupy this tackle. Again, my blitzing ain't working. See, and that's coming back, hopefully. Look at this. Gee whiz. Please come back. Thank you. Definitely accept that. 1st and 20. I'm going to quit blitzing. It's just not jiving. This quarterback's doing a good enough job to not get sacked. And we'll go cover 3. Maybe we can get a pick 6 or something. Oh, ow. Just whiffed it. That's my fault. My fault. 2nd and 6, so they got those yards back and then some. I'm going to go back to cover 3. Just frustrating. Just all of a sudden, nobody can do anything correctly on offense. Another good pass. They're just, what do you do? You know, I feel like I'm useless at this point. Let's try cover 1. Because nothing else is working. Please don't go counter to the right side. If you want to pass it. Thank the Lord I made the tackle there. I thought that was going to get bad. 2nd and 11. Like, I really want to blitz this guy, but again, it's just not working, so am I wasting my time doing it? It's hard to blitz on this shotgun. I may do something like this. I may come inward. Another catch. Wow. They're just dinking dunking down the field. We have no answers for it. I'm going to go... I'm going to throw an extra blitzer at him. If I can find the play. It's not in here. Where's it at? There it is. Monster 2. Hopefully this will work. Let's see if we can get after this guy. Make him throw quick. Throw a bad pass or something. But perfect pickup on the blitz. But thankfully, we got to stop. But they're going to kick a field goal. So our defense is doing their parts. I just don't know what to do on offense. I mean, we can't even get past the line of scrimmage today, and I don't understand it. Outside of that first drive, it's been a nightmare. So I may try triple to see if that opens things up. I don't trust it because, again, my guards just are getting beat up badly today. I just need a push or two from the line. You know, it's a team effort. Just nobody blocked there. So, like, we can try triple. I got to do it from, like, from here. Now they decide to go 4-2, and they're spreading out. Oh, jeez. There we go. Get a first down. I had no choice there because they spread out. Let's go halfback option. And again, I want to go to the right side, but this defensive end, it just... I'm getting destroyed. Look, what do you do? I mean, they're just making all the right plays. We can try... halfback tackle. At least they're not going 5-2. Get a block. Just enough for a first. Just enough. So I'd like to go play action off of this. Last time we tried it, it got sacked. Or going zone. I wonder... me doing this, having him block will help. Cover 2. Touchdown. Shoo! Man, all right. I can feel a little bit better about our offense moving the chains some now. So that's another big play right there. Good throw by Ferguson. I actually thought it was going to get picked off. He kind of threw it inward, but he didn't get there in time. So great play. I may get a thumbnail like right here of Ferguson. Let me go ahead and get that. Oh my gosh. All right. Good deal. So let's kick an extra point. Let's go up 4. Maybe I need to stay in flex bone a little bit more and do some, well, just do some triple in general. That opened up that drive a little bit, and of course that deep bomb. So we know their secondary is pretty bad. As long as we got time to throw, we can do some damage on them. So maybe I just need to throw a little bit more today. We'll kick it over to the left. Not the strongest of kicks, but at least the impact guy is not going to make a play. Decent return. I think we may just stay in soft coverage. I think I'm done with the blitzing. I can't get to him individually. It's just not working. So maybe we can force him into a pick if I could play a little bit better with this guy right here. I can't defend him. I have to defend my other side. But my front 4 is playing awful at the moment. They just can't get a push or anything. None of these guys up front. They look like they're a whole lot better than what they have up front. Thank the Lord that was an incompletion. 2nd and 10. He was wide open. We'll go back to quarters. Do something like this. They're going to keep passing on us. Over the middle. They're just going to keep attacking the middle as long as I keep throwing quarters at them. 3rd and 4. Oh, man. We can go Clab, but it wouldn't shock me if they just ran the ball, even though they haven't done much running today. Let's see. Just all day to throw. Watch this play right here. I don't know. It's going to be one of them days, I'm afraid. Walker's had a really good game up to that point, or was that Walker? No, that was my other, that was Hickman. Just got annihilated on that one. Got embarrassed. So now my defense ain't playing good. So now, I don't know. We're just going to have to outscore him as best we can. But why did he make that touchdown? Because he had all day to throw. My front four is playing terrible. They can't get a push, can't get through whatsoever. And that quarterback has all day to throw. And I don't have an answer to that. I've been blitzing. It's not working. I'll come up with something. I'll have to control somebody myself. I don't know. Oh, man. Get out of the way, 5. I was wide open. So let's try power option, the defensive end's on the left. Every time I flip it, they always go to that side. Always. But I got no choice because I'm afraid of that other defensive end. Just get over here. And perfect defense. Again, nowhere to go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Golly. Somebody make a play out there for me. I don't understand it. Maybe it's just one of these games where you just it's going to be an absolute struggle the whole time. Get to the outside, Allen. Get a first down there. That's going to help. Minute 20. I kind of have to think about throwing. We can try that play action again. They're going back to zone. I'm going to have him block like that. Cover 2 again. Great throw. 6 points. Safety's not good enough. So both teams have found the weaknesses. It's the secondaries for both. Both secondaries are just having a rough go of it. So we're going to have like a deep ball game going today. So that's what, 3 touchdowns between both teams off deep balls. You could count a 4th one off that first touchdown we had because it was due to a deep ball because that strong safety's so bad. So let's just keep calling that play, keep going after him. And we just need our defense to step up a time or two. Get a tackle there. So minute 11, they're more than capable of going right down the field and scoring. That's what they've done all day. I'm going to do an over front. Let's see if we're going to play action. Wide open over there. Make a tackle. Face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it. Whew. 2nd and 8. Calling a timeout. So, like here, I'm going to go blitz. Can I get to him? Not with that formation, I can't. They picked up the blitz perfectly. Good tip, though. Good tip. Walker. He's playing great today. 3rd and 8. I'm going to go back to Cloud. If I can get to the quarterback, we're going to be fine on this play. But if he's got all day to throw back there, then we're in for a world of hurting. And having that tight end right there doesn't help. Going QB draw. And they got the first down. Are you kidding me? 3rd and 8 and they go QB draw. I mean, my hat's off to you. Good play, I guess. We couldn't stop it. Our poor front four is just playing so bad today. And I don't know what to do about it other than get better players. Terrible throw there. That receiver almost made the catch. But 2nd and 10. We'll stay in quarter some more. If we get him in 3rd and long, I may try to do something differently than Cloud. Like a more exotic cover 3. Oh, he still caught that. How? Like my hand's up right where it needs to be. Look at that. It went right through it. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? 3rd and inches. Here they come. We're going to call something goofy. I'm afraid to call a timeout here. They're just going to do something weird. Probably just a run, toss. Oh, and he dropped it. Oh, an interference. You got to be kidding. It's one of them days, isn't it? It's just one of them games. So I just got to accept it. It's just one of those games you got to get over the hump. You're due for about a couple of these a season at least, and this is definitely one of them. And he still got that thing in. Wow. Am I just playing that terrible on that side? I feel like I'm doing okay. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think they're just going to get their yards in today. See, I mean, good stop. It'd be nice to get the interception. 3rd and 4. And they're going goal line. I'm going to go man lock. Can we stop them here? That would be incredible. Nope. Of course not. Another first down. And here I got to call a timeout. They're going to call something goofy that I can't stop. I'm going to try another blitz. Because nothing else is just working at the moment. Let's do this. Maybe they'll go play action off of this. Nope. Picked up the blitz perfectly. First down. Or close to it. I'm just at a loss for words. I just have no answers for anything they're throwing at us. Not a single thing. And I'm throwing everything at them, and it ain't making a difference. What do you do? What do I do with that? Look at this. Great play by the halfback. Whiff. Whiff. 5. I'm calling a timeout. I think they're going to try one more. Yeah, that's what I was expecting them to do. At least we can hold them to a field goal. I'm going to do a safe man. Oh, my gosh. What a frustrating game so far. Are we missing Pace that much? But again, Pace is not a defensive lineman. Oh. So we're up 1. I guess that's something. But man, our poor defense is struggling today. It's like first quarter was okay, and then it just, well, we can't stop anything. But we're holding to a couple field goals, so I guess that's a positive. 4 seconds. End of the first half. 21-20. No defense being played today, apparently. Both defenses decided to take the game off. Both teams got over 200 yards. We're not running the ball very well. Only 46 yards rushing. That's the reason why we only got 21 points. And their passing game is just killing us because, again, our front four cannot get a push. No pressure whatsoever, and that quarterback's got all day to throw. Thankfully, we don't have any turnovers. Both teams are doing good on third down, 50% apiece. Ferguson's playing great, 3 for 3, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. Running the ball, not much of nothing. Gardner is averaging 2 yards a carry. They're just playing great defense. They're just shutting them down for whatever reason. Blocking, not much there. Receiving, it's all Williams at this point. Defensively, Joe Carter is leading in tackles. That's not a good thing. Tackles for loss, we got a few from different players. We got 1 sack and not a single interception. So let's get back into it, and maybe we can play better. I'll throw random stuff at him, and maybe something will stick. See if we can get a block or 2. Nope. I'm going to flip Stink when that defensive end get flipped, and he does. Every time I flip it, they flip him. So, seems like it doesn't matter what I call. They're going to get to the outside. Get the outside. Get the outside. Get the outside. Go, Gardner. Go, Gardner. 6 points. It helps to have some speed. Please, no flag. Whew. Okay, that's how you start the quarter. Wow, huge play right there. My left side got beat up just enough, but I was able to get around him to avoid it. And then I saw McDaniel get a block right there. That's an ideal block. It pushed him inward. And at this point, that safety is just too slow. That's that same safety from right here. We have been destroying this guy all game in the passing game. And right here, he's just too slow to keep up with me. Has no chance with Gardner. And that dude, he tried his best, but look who picked up the block. Williams, who's having a killer game. Insane. Wow. That's how you do it, I guess. All right, so defense. What can we do there? I may play some straight man. Is that going to help anything? I don't think it will. They'll just hit easy man beaters. Like, but I can try some basic cover 2 man. I just wish just any of my blitzing would work, and it's just not. Maybe I need to do inside blitzes. There's not a... We may try that. Let me see if I can find something. Because the outside blitzing is not working with McCutcheon. So they're doing that. Do we have, like... that? I'm not a fan of any of those blitzes. None at all. None of those look good to me. There's a spy 3 blitz. I may control Butler just because he's a spy, and I don't expect this quarterback to do anything weird. So I'll just control him. I may just go after him like that. They still picked up the yards. This quarterback's pretty good. We can try nickel. I'm trying to look and see if we got anything. I don't really see anything that I'm liking. So let's just go quarters. Ooh, did it pick up? Ooh, I got it in just in time. I was farting around. Let's see what they do here. Intercept that, somebody. There you go. Somebody was going to get something there. And who was that? That was Walker again. Walker's having an incredible game today. He's been our main hog or cog on the defense, but a good tip by, I'm pretty sure that was Rogers. Or no, that was Hickman. But that quarterback, was he feeling pressure? Is that the reason why he threw it so quickly? No, he just a bad throw on his part. We'll take it. So I'm going to go play action off of that. If we're going zone, you know exactly what we're doing. We're going to probably attack that safety. We're going to have Allen block. Cover 2 again. Oh, he dropped it. Wasn't a very good throw. That safety had a chance to pick it off. Ooh, it was close. Ah. So that makes it what? Let's go Sting. Let's go back to that play. We got a touchdown on. This is from a different formation, but it's the same concept. Well, that shift makes me have to go to the right, probably. And there's that guy sitting right there waiting on it. Well, so much for that idea. Nobody blocked him. The best player on their team, they just chose not to block the guy. So guess what? We're going to have to go back and throw a deep ball again. We're going man. Cover 2. Great catch. Great throw, Ferguson. That's my cover 2 beater, the post. So from here, I want to try triple again. We're going to go to the left. And they're spreading out. Oh, gosh. I should have kept it. What, did I have a chance to the outside? This guy probably wouldn't let me do it. Maybe did he crash in? I guess I should have kept it. Let's go off tackle. Going back to their 5-2 again. And they're spreading it. Look, I mean, they know what's coming, apparently. But I can still do this. Get a block right there. There you go. 6 points. Speed. So the defense was what it needed to be. There was nothing up in the middle anyways. At this point, it's just one juke. And then I'm just being patient with this block right here. Boom. Off to the races. So who's 41? I think he's a tight end. So now we're up 2 scores. The next time I go wishbone tight, I may try like a double ISO play and see if that helps anything. If they keep spreading out like that, we may try that on the next drive. So let's get back on defense. That was a good turn of events. So this third quarter has been really good to us so far. Not the strongest of kicks, but it's away from the impact guy. Make a tackle somebody. There you go. I'm going to go back to... I don't even know what we ran the last time. I'm going to go 4-2-5. We're going to do that spy blitz. Am I in the... Yes, I'm in the right one. If I could find it, it's in here somewhere. There it is. Spy 3 blitz. I'm going to stay back. I'm going to cover the middle area right here. Over to my left. Something like this. Ooh, almost picked off. Good defense there. So our defense is starting to pick it up a little bit. 2nd and 10. What else do I have here? Do I got another type of spy? Like, I'm going to do that Monster 2 again, but I'm going to do a little Tampa 2. This is kind of a preview of what I'm going to do in my next team. Whoever I take over. We're going to do more Tampa 2 stuff. Where I get to control the middle linebacker more, but they made a good play there. Easy first down. This quarterback is really good. He made that terrible play on that last drive. I'm going man here. Just see if that just trips him up any. Nope, it doesn't. They're going to get 4 yards there. But what's the theme to this whole thing? Quarterback's got way too much time back there to throw. And I'm throwing the weirdest of blitz at him. From cover 2, cover 3, man, cover 1. He's still getting the playoff. Ah, terrible angle from McCutcheon. Going to get another first down. We're just getting eaten alive over the top. We just need another interception or two to seal this thing. Eventually, I'm going to pick one off on my end. I haven't got to do it yet. Oh, just a great play. Wow, their little air raid offense or West Coast or whatever they're doing is alive and well. I'm going to go back to that zone blitz if I can find it. Now Butler's not even out there. Everybody must be gassed on defense. Thankfully, that went out of bounds. That makes it, what, 2nd and 10? Let's go cover 3. I'll control the flat on this side. Don't go counter to the right. That's a good stop. Makes it, what, 3rd and 10? 3rd and 9. Now, this is the key. I'm going to control one of the defensive linemen. I'm going to go after him myself. And they keep doing that. That's just not working at all today, is it? I'm going to go to the outside. I'm going to use Freeman here. He's a freshman. I can't even get around him. Get him, get him. Oh, look at this play. You got to be kidding. It's crazy. Their passing game's insane. Look at their protection. Like, what's my defensive line doing? They're just farting around. That's the only reason why they're staying in this game is because my defensive line can't do anything correct. And why that quarterback's putting up decent numbers. But you kind of keep playing. And they're going back to that weak play, or weak formation. So I'm wasting my time on this blitz, on this formation. Going to pick up a couple there, make it, what, 2nd and 8? We'll go back to quarters. Just my hats off to them. Their offense has been good enough to beat us today. Ooh, play action. I had a perfect play call. Wow. I just completely whiffed on that one. Did not see that one coming. My hat's off to him. So let's go back to like a cover 3. Like, you name it, I've called it today on defense. This weak wide trips formation. Not many teams use it. This quarterback's, wow. Good for him. Look, he's got all day to throw. All my front 4, just sitting there. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. He's like, forget it. I'm just going to get my easy 8 yards. I've never seen the beat. I'm going to go cover 0. I think they're going to start scoring on us. They're getting close. Let's do this. What do you want me to do? It's up to my safety or whoever the Hickman to make a play there, and he chose not to. So guess what? This game is just tight as it can be. We're up 9. We're going to kick an extra point. Just, I don't know, for whatever reason, my front four today has just chose not to participate. It's their fault we're getting, it's a single, you know, drive game at this point. That quarterback's just having way too much time back there. Even when I blitz, it doesn't make a difference. So let's get back on offense and try to get that touchdown back. Up to Williams again. Go Williams. Go Williams. First, man, great game for him today. He's got 271 total yards of offense. Good for him. So if I do like the double ISO, will they go 5-2 and just spread everybody out? No, they're going zone 4-3. We'll go to the right. Have to go to the outside. Not a good enough block on that dude, but we got, what, 6 yards? 7 yards? We could try option. We're going to run to the right, apparently. I'm going to keep it with the quarterback. Yeah, let's just go out of bounds. Get a first down there. So that is what? On the 32. I could try play action. I could do it. But I don't think we need to. Let's go. Let's just do a basic handoff with Gardner. Interesting shift. I'm going to go to the left. He broke his tackle. We needed it. We've seen enough of that from the other team today. So he's got 151 yards. And it's all in the third quarter. See, we're still in the third quarter. He's got bulk of that in the third quarter, which is incredible. It's like the best quarter performance I've seen a halfback have for us in a very long time. I'm going to go a halfback option. Please don't spread out. That's what I want to see. We're going to go to the left. Something like this. I'm just going to let him handle it. Get a first down there. So let's just punch this thing in and get this touchdown back. Looks like we're going to run to the left. That looks obvious. Let's get a block. Great. I was probably impatient on that play. I could have waited for that block to get picked up. Let's try a tackle. All right, in the third quarter, a good quarter for us. I mean, for the most part, I mean, we're up. We got an extra touchdown over them. 35-27. We need to score here. Make things a little bit easier on us. Go to the left. Get to the outside. There we go. Just enough of a block. So now we're back up 2 scores. And then it's just up to our defense to hope something good happens there. It's been wishful thinking for bulk of the drives. We'll definitely, this may be a miss. Nope, going through. We'll definitely look at their quarterback's stats at the end of the game. I think he's played really well. He had that one bad interception. But the rest of it, when he's got time to throw, it's just been dink and dunk, and we just don't have answers. We'll do something like this. Kick it away from their impact guy, who thankfully hasn't done a whole lot today on us. Fingers crossed, we've still got a quarter to go. I'm going to do the double spy. It's a cover 2. I'm a little worried about that, but I'm going to blitz myself. We're going to come right on through. Like, I'm going to do something like this. And they still make the play. Wow, this quarterback's incredible. Look at this. So great play by the quarterback. So here I'm coming through. I'm fixing to get a sack. And he just avoids it. But you know why he avoids it? It's because of this right here. QB accuracy, or I don't know if their awareness is involved with that, but either way, he's playing great. This is another reason why we play 06 over other games like 07. The quarterback play is just way better. I'm going to go cover 2. I think they may run it to pick up the first. Do something like this. Another pickup. Wow. How many first downs have... Oh, Carter's hurt. We keep losing bodies. Hopefully it's not serious. Let's go cover 3. Had some really bad luck this season with turnovers. And he's our best corner. Hopefully it's not a bad injury. Good job, Al. Come right on through and take his legs out. 2nd and 14. Let's keep everything in front of us on this play. Then we'll get in the 3rd and long, hopefully. Toss, but it's the quarterback play. Get him, get him. Oh, he broke the tackle. Look at this. He got him. Oh, he dropped it. Whoo, thank you. So, this halfback done a good job. Broke a tackle. Destroyed 30, McCutcheon. And I could have swore 81 was going to make this catch, but he dropped it, thankfully. So that is what? 3rd and forever? Should I bother going cloud? It's not been very good today. And they keep pushing that dude right there. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Get him, get him. Ow, finally. We finally done something with the defensive line. Took us long enough. My first sack of the day. 4th and forever, they got a punt. So this is where we could pull away here. If we can get a touchdown off this drive, I think we're going to end it. Good job, defense. I've been bashing you most of the day, but you had a good drive there. We'll just... Yeah, that's going out of bounds. So let's do like ISO from wide. Carter's coming back. That's good. We're going to run to the right. Cut up. Almost was a terrible play. Good job with this linebacker. Had to slide right above him. If I had the speed button working, going there, I would have got hit in the backfield. 2nd and 5. Let's just go off tackle. We'll go back to the right again. I'm going to run clock. I think it's in our best interest to do so. If we can run some clock and get another touchdown, we will put this thing to bed. Again, this is my 4th quarter rule. That's when I'm allowed to run clock. You don't have to use this rule. I do it just to make things a little bit tougher. And not as boring for you all. Get a first down there. I'm going to go... Let's just do a basic handoff with Gardner. One of the things, I know we've had to like piecemeal this offense together because of Jackson going out and such, but one thing I wish I could do better of was I feel like I picked those same 1 or 2 plays from each formation. It kind of makes it obvious what we're calling. That's halfway my fault, but I mean, we got 42 points, so I guess I can't complain too much. Get a block at the outside. Broke the tackle there at least. Get up field. Get about 9 there. 179 yards. So we know what it feels like to have an impact halfback. He is working it today for sure. Let's go halfback option. Ooh, they're going goal line. I wasn't expecting that. On a 2nd and 1. We're going to go to the left. Let's see what we can do here. Pick up a first down and just keep this chains going. So this game is going to feel a lot like our previous game, except there was just more offense for both teams. Just be patient with it. There we go. He ain't going to catch him. Ooh, he did. Good job. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So he's going to get close to 200 yards. Good block right there. I think that was McDaniel who made that block. So what I may do for McDaniel, let's reward him. I'm going to do BB Sting from normal. We're going to let him just do a basic handoff. I'm going to go to the left and just trying to find a crease and see what yards we can pick up. Get it down to a couple of seconds. Just be patient with it. Be patient with it. 6 points. McDaniel. That's awesome to see. I'm glad that happened for him. He deserved it. He had some key blocks for us today. And that's just one way to give it to your B-back. Just hand the ball off. Just enough blocking. That could be a good thumbnail right there. I'm going to go back and see if I can get that. Right here would be a good one, maybe. Something like that, possibly. That looks kind of okay. I wish I can get like underneath him, but I don't think I can. Like, I can't get any lower than that. This may be a good one. Oh, that could be a really good one. There you go. We're going to pick that one. I know that Gardner probably deserves the thumbnail, but he got it in the last video, so I'm going to give it to somebody else. All right, good deal. So I think we got this one wrapped up. Let's kick an extra point and just finish this thing out. My hat's off to Buffalo. They kept us on our toes pretty much the entire game with their offense. Their defense was really good in the second quarter. Second quarter, I felt like we couldn't do anything. Couldn't move the ball at all, but things have opened up a little bit in the third quarter, the second half in general. We just wore them down after a while. Just to keep going to your best players, and eventually they're going to get tired. Their defense will. So we got some interesting stats to look at once this game is over with. So I think this moves Buffalo down to, what, 1-3, and we're going to go to 3-3. Make a play, somebody. Did he drop that? I think he dropped it. I think my safety did not do a good job here. Oh, great play, Hickman. Hickman got the finger on it. Nice. Good job, Hickman. We'll do it like an over front. Let's go here. I got the twin side on my end. Good tackle there. 3rd and 10. I guess we'll go back to Cloud. And I'll go after him myself. Get to the outside. Get. Oh, man. He pushed me inward. And I think he dropped it. Oh, we'll take it. And I got wide receiver catching for the CPU at 99. So that's just on him. Oh, I was so close to getting a sack right there. So at 49-27, we're going to take a knee the rest of the way. We'll let McCutcheon return this if it's a decent enough of a shank. But it's not. It's a good punt. I'm going to let him return a little bit of it, though. Something like that. And like I said, we're going to take a knee and end it. All right, good win. A lot of ups and downs, and we're going to have, I think, quite a bit of that the remainder of the season just because with some of our limitations in certain spots. At least until when Jackson gets back, especially when Pace gets back. We'll figure it all out. We'll hurry this up. So Gardner is your MVP of the game. 219 yards, 4 touchdowns. And I think the bulk of it was in the second half. Like, he had how many total yards in the first? Not much. His average was, what, 2.1 yards a carry? Well, that went up quite a bit in the second half. Always fun to see. So, I just now realized, I don't know if I can run down the rest of this clock. They may call a timeout on us. They're going to call a timeout on us on the fourth quarter, or in the 4th down, which means I may have to punt it on that last one. They should. They don't need to do it, but they will. I guarantee they're going to call a timeout on this one. I should have called something normal and run around and whatnot. It ain't going to make a difference. This is going to be safer. Nobody's going to get hurt after I punt it, I don't think. And they're calling a timeout. 4 seconds to go. Makes complete sense, doesn't it? So what we're going to do, I'm going to sky punt it, if I can find it. And we're going to punt this as high as we can. We'll just keep it straight. 2, 1, fair catch, game over. Good deal. All right, 49-27. We've won 3 in a row. We lost 3 in a row at the beginning of the season. Now we're 3-0 in the conference. And that's our goal right now. It's just to win the conference. Go back-to-back if possible. We're going to look at some stats. As soon as I speed this up. Taking its sweet time. Let's go over to some numbers. 456 to 312. So our offense really got going, especially in the second half. 286 yards rushing, but what kept us going in the first half was our passing game, hitting those play-action passes and whatnot, and we also completed a couple key third downs. So kudos to everybody on that front. 50% on third down, 44 for them, so both teams done a pretty decent job there. They had one turnover. That was that interception of the third quarter, and I think that's what sealed it for them. We was able to really take advantage of it after that. You go to individual stats. Ferguson, 4 for 5, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. I thought he played great for us today. Running the ball, Gardner ended up getting most of the carries. That's just kind of the way it worked out. But 219 yards for him, 4 touchdowns. Allen with 57. That's kind of it there. Receiving, just Williams had a few, and then Long had a reception. Defense, this was one of the problems. Well, I guess it wasn't a problem. We had some pretty good rushing yards, but we didn't have many pancakes today. Defensively, though, Carter led in tackles, and he was out for a little while. I guess they kept going to his side quite a bit in the passing game. Tackles for loss, we had, 5 of them right there, a couple of sacks, and the 1 interception. If you go to the box score, for some reason, I felt like the second quarter was a struggle for us offensively. Maybe I guess it was the first. Either way, just a tight game. Tight. Then we got to the second half, and we just kind of wore them out with our better players. We just had more talent than they did, and it showed in the third quarter and the fourth. And that's usually what happens when you go up against a team that you're just a little better than they are. You can just slowly just wear them down, and that's what happened today. So let's get out of here. And that's why most teams can't get upset or can't get upsets on the bigger teams. They just get wore out over the course of a game. So let's sim the week. And we need to check a couple things with recruiting, honestly. I'm just curious to see if a couple of our guys can just hold on until they can come and visit us in our next home game. We got to check out some top 25 scores. So we got Miami of Ohio coming up today. Let's go and check out the top 25. Florida State, Tennessee got upset by Mississippi State. That's terrible. Then you got Miami, NC State, UCLA, Auburn got upset. Iowa won, Nebraska won. Colorado, Oklahoma, Ohio State over Purdue, LSU over Florida. That looked like a good game. Then you have Arizona over Oregon State, Cal, USC, Oklahoma State over A&M. That looks like an upset. Then you got Texas Tech, Minnesota, and Michigan. So there was a few upsets in there. Let's go to recruiting. So we're down to these 4 guys. It's been that way all year. And I'm just curious, if you go to reschedule visit, this is what... Okay, this is good. So we have the first visit. Ohio State's got the second, Tennessee the third. So this is perfect setup. So we're not worried about him committing to anywhere until at least after our game. That is good. So let's check and see if we got a positive pitch. We do not. What about this guy? So he is visiting Purdue before us. So fingers crossed that he doesn't commit before then, because that's like a 2-week head start right there. So we'll just see what happens, but it wouldn't shock me if he just committed to Purdue. The good news is we are way ahead of the other 2. So we'll see what happens, but we don't have a positive pitch. Next up, Scott Hartwell. He's still not ready to visit, which actually isn't a bad thing. Still no positive pitch. And cornerback Jared Dawson is ready to visit. We're going to have him come for the Toledo game. That's our earliest home game. And when there is no positive pitch. So otherwise, it's still looking pretty good so far. I'm a little worried about the outside linebacker. Maybe we can hold off Purdue. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25 polls: Ohio State, UCLA, Arizona State, Michigan, Florida State, South Carolina, and so on and so forth. You go to Heisman Watch. Michigan, Oregon State, Michigan, Arizona State, and South Carolina. Kind of par for the course for some of those teams in the top 5 we just saw. Players of the week. Halfback for Kent State had a really good game. Is Kent State on our schedule? They should be. They're our last game of the season, aren't they? Then you got defensive end for Marshall having a good game. You go over to the MAC. There is that Kent State player. Then defensive tackle for Toledo had a good game. So let's go over to conference standings. We'll go over to the East. So we're number 1, but we're kind of right there with Ohio and Miami University. Let's go to team info screen. So Pace and Jackson still like another month before they get back. Jackson, Gardner, Williams. And you got Butler, Grant, and Walker. So a nice little collection of players there. We'll go over to Miami. Miami's 2-2. They got a middle linebacker out and a wide receiver out. And looks like Sean McVay is their leading receiver, LA Rams coach. Looks like they got a running back averaging almost 114 yards a game. That's pretty good. So if he's an impact guy, it's going to be a bit of an issue. So we'll see what happens with that. So that's what we got coming up next. Miami of Ohio. We got more talent than they do. That's a positive. But you look at some of their stats, they run the ball pretty well. Their total defense isn't terrible. And they don't turn the ball over a whole lot. Neither do we. So something's got to give. It should be a lot of fun. And hopefully we can pick up another win. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.